God with miracles and signs. There are activities of the Spirit that follow these kinds of ministry, and this is why we take out the time to generously minister to the people of God. I'm one preacher that believes that I've been called to minister to the needs of the people. Hallelujah. I always tell men of God, when I have the privilege to speak in pastors' conferences, I tell them, if you are not prepared to minister to the needs of people, get set for empty chairs in your church. Hallelujah. Because the people don't just come because they have serious.
I give our higher spirit that has brought you to these moments, that has made you to continue looking at the screen. I give them the honor and glory. And first of all, this video is for Forex traders. So I'm sorry if you have gotten to this very point and you are not a Forex trader. I am deeply sorry, right? And what we'll be doing here is, I need us to gather right now. Forex trader, mostly I am interested deeply to beginners. If you are a new beginner in the Forex market, beginner like, let's say from 2022 down to this very year 2025, if you started a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, a month ago, a few months ago, and you are about to start, you all are beginners, and you can, I need us here. First of all, I am rooted trader, and I know you somehow listened, maybe you got attracted by the message that was you were listening to the powerful message that was coming from the senior body. But I am sorry to say that I am not a religious person, and to add up to yourself, I don't even have any commitment with being a Christian. So all I do is use every word that I receive from everybody's to work on with my life. Whatever good or right lessons I have to pick out of those words, I pick out of them. It must not be that I must emotionally work with whatever decision making or emotionally blabbing or whatever control that will be happening on there. This is because I am highly and deeply rooted to my deeper sense of awareness, and for that sake I am in charge, and let me just put it like this. I have direct access to who is in charge, to the spirit that's in charge of my decision makings, and not just decision makings, and of my life rewards, right? So, and also one of the decision makings is always comes as quality, which is the reason why you are here. So if you are here, trust me, you did not even think of going to anybody's house and then knock and then open and meet a stranger. No, this is not another content that you want to see or just want to see. This is a content that if you are spiritually tied to look at this, that means you need to pay attention. Maybe not to the screen, maybe not to the picture that you are looking at right now, but to be aware, to be deeply aware of the spirit that is communicating with you by using the means of sound. Okay, so I am not here to be the best Forex trader, or maybe the knowledge that I'm going to pass right now for you to think that that I'm the most known or best trader in the world. No, I was just a simple and a young guy that was sent to break a generational curse, and then not just that was given a heavy assignment to use that potentials to also break other people's course, and that is why you are here. I want to introduce a system to you. I know you are here because you are a forex trader. Yeah, you are a forex trader. Yes, I know. You are a forex trader. Maybe or not. Maybe you're not. Maybe you are thinking of becoming a forex trader, or maybe you are thinking of acquiring any skill that is well known by a mentor or anyone. So I am not trying to ask you to let me be your mentor. No, I'm not trying to let you know that, but I'm trying to let you know that wherever potential, whatever thing you call potential, whatever you call potential or an idea, is not supposed to be what can be recruited in the universal universe with one body. What do I mean? For you to really recreate something that will be able to reward other bodies, you need to work with other body. That is the force of gravitational force. Most of us that went to school or understand what the gravitational force is knows where I am trying to go, but that's not the key point of this message right now. So the reason why I draw or I call your attention this very moment is to tell you one very simple thing, and this that I'm about to share with you is what you've been missing, what you've the information you've been lacking, and the knowledge you've not really gained all this while, even ever since you were introduced the forex market. But now I am happy for you in advance. Congratulations, because now your transformation has begun. Why do I say so? The reason why I say this thing is the spirit that led you here has also merged with my spirit that is guiding me and guiding my decision, that has helped me and guided me in creating a video that is for spiritually self-awakening people. So what is this video and teachings going to do in your life? First of all, let me go like this. I want you to understand that wherever I want you to go, I want you to picture it like this. This forex market that you are looking at right now was someone's imagination, right? Like, it was not meant to be so. Since the day it was created, this was not direct from our supreme creator, right? This was just an idea and a brainbox of someone, let's say one or two people that sat down and said, if we do this like this, since we already have a lot of counter buyers, counter traders, we just bringing this and then taking this in exchange, so we can recreate it and then make it a digital trading platform. That was how trading came all about. So which is trying to tell us that trading is also governed by this force. So I want to let you know that wherever that was created by another body, I'm referring to us human beings as bodies, right? So wherever that was created by other body was just an imagination and a manifestation of that body. And how does one generate how does one generate an aspiring and empowering ideas from their experiences and experiment? It is only when one is deeply connected to their deep sense of aliveness. That is for you to know the real full you, not just by knowing your name and where you're from, by knowing the full you, the body, soul, and mind. So that this is also attached to trading. So for you to really understand every concept in trading, you have to follow only this process. This is just what you need to do. Let me ask you a question here. Have you ever acquired any strategy? Let's say after learning forex, maybe from YouTube or attending on an academy, or you got a neighbor as mentor or a friend as mentor that taught you what they have taught you to be the forex market and how to trade the forex market, and then boom, after one or two trades you were lucky and then thought, oh, you've already found your egg and you've really mastered this strategy that you just adapted to, and boom, all the next 2 weeks and moments will be you piling up losses upon losses, and then these losses being what creating a conditioned mind to you. Because why? No loss, no heartbreaks ever creates joys or happiness to human beings. But with balance and the spirit of discernment, to know that our decisions and our life control is not in our hand. We give a balance to everything that becomes as in man life. That is why I'm able to listen to anything without being affected with what was said, or being so emotional with what I heard, right? So that is what I am trying to take you right now. So I want to take you on a journey, and I want to introduce you to the only way you can escape from not just being profitable in the forex market, but from saving yourself from those limitations. I know. If you have not come down to this level, if life has not brought you down to this very level, yeah, if life has not really left you, like if challenges have not really toured with you, you will not find me at this very moment, and you will not be so humble to listen to your spirit angel, to even have the time to scroll, or even be that so lazy to keep on scrolling today. Lost, heartbreak cause a lot of things. They cause tiredness, laziness, and then weakness. But these things, I want to tell you that they are not just heartbreaks. They are all covers and governed with a force. What is force? Is spirit, right? So this spirit is what I want to help you to place out of your life, because there are spirit within us. So I want to deeply connect you to the right spirit that will release your key to your potentials and show you your right anointed gift that you will use to recreate your own rewards. You were even lucky, maybe this not just MGM started with everything in art. So maybe you also be the next president. No one knows, but first of all, they want you to break through this spirit that has been keeping you inclined and limited for a long time, maybe for years, for months. I cannot tell, because everyone has a different gravity phase experience and stories to tell, and no story is bigger than each other. We all face the same consequences, which is pain and regret, and it is the same feelings, but illusions makes them stronger than each other. So if you are still here with me, I want you to know that the only way you can get liberated and see not just the forex markets the right way is to follow it naturally and universally. And how is that? By reconnecting back to your roots and using the intuition and the guidance that will be that's the decisions that will always come from your higher spirit angel to always make your move over your life and in the forex market. You see that this is taking you not just from the breakthrough of forex trading, but also a lifetime breakthrough. So you can be able to pass this knowledge and these teachings to your next generation. Your ancestors are already tired of you running in circles, trying to. Today you will be in level 1, tomorrow you come down to level 0, next tomorrow you be level 2, today you come down to level 1. That is not the life they want you to live, and that's not where you're meant to be. You were meant to always go higher, not to ever come down. But right now, those limitations that was created by this spirit, by this dark entity, was already here to observe your power and your destiny, that you can use the gift that was given to you to change not just my life, not just your own life, but generations. That is what they are against. That is what they are against. That is why they are stopping you, and that is why it will not. And I am not trying to pity or say what is not going to happen, or what is not has never happened, or what will not happen, or what is not in reality. See, if you do not wake up, you will never break out of that limit. You will never, because this is the only road. Who are you going to call? You want to call God? For you to call for you to directly have access to your supreme creator, our Father, you have to walk through. But you have to know your spiritual guiding angels, and they are not far away from you. Just like the way, if you want to, if you're a farmer, if you want to plant a corn or put a seed on the floor, on the ground, on the soil, you need to be close there to dig and then know where you are going to put the seed. That is a remark, and that is an example. Another example is, for instance, you want to sweep your house. You cannot be in the living room and and the broom and the manual broom is and the local broom is in the bedroom, and then you talk to the broom and say, sweep the house for me. You know that it is not automated and the broom is sweep the house. No, it's not going to work like that. You must come close to the broom and hold it and then sweep with it. But then what happens to the broom is not your decision to make. If the broom is not, let's say it's a local made broom from palm trees, the broom is going to cut off one after the other. That is not your decision to make. But if the broom is even going to tear out of the head, that is not your decision to make. But what matters is how you're going to handle it and how you're going to always manage that very level. But let me tell you another thing that will also make you to go and get this knowledge is, I want you to know that any downgrading level that was created in you is also a mastery to that condition mind, which is the more you fall down, the more your condition mind will keep getting matured and matured and matured, the more you keep getting bitter and bitter and bitter. And once you are a bitter person, the only result you get is being so egoic and prideful. That is you living your future and forgetting that you have nothing at this very moment. Forgetting that you can't even boast of $10,000 right now, yeah. And but there you are at night, at midnight, lying down on your bed, go straight scrolling to the car marketplace, looking at the cars that is selling for $5 million, when you know that the only thing that is sitting on your account is just a mighty $100. So that is all it has to create. That is what condition mind have to create. You have to give the reason not to act on your present moment, but rather they will condition your mind to always see things from your future that will never come. Let me give you another perspective, another example. This video that I'm making on my own very moment, I am making it from your own future. This is happening in your own future. So when the time comes for you to see it, the right time when you are currently seeing it, that is you not being in my own. This is my present moment. And then when you are now engaging in the knowledge and the teachings of what you have learned, that is you now living in the knowledge we grab from our past. So that is how life it works. If you're not mindful and not still and always silent to always decode the voice of your ancestors and your spirit angel, trust me, you will always be left alone and be like a neutral entity that if I even shoot an arrow to you, it will penetrate without any shed to wedge it or block it. So that is what it does for you. As right now, you are no more working alone because they have worked so hard by connecting you to me. So you see this right now is the handwork and the heavy work of your ancestors. They are really working to see you be a better changed person. They are really working to see you truly break out of that limitations, because I believe they are already tired. I believe they are already tired of their everyday to day survival life living. And that's not what they want. You were born to be great, and your family, your generation was born to be great. But that limitation happens from someone that you cannot even tell what he looks like, but is connected to you rootedly and deeply. So you can tell the story yourself by going to listen to the messages, and it might take you days to hear all the messages and teachings and the message that is going to transform you entirely. And also you have to, if you accept to go listen to those videos, I want you to do something. Watch it clearly with your mind, fully connected to it. But that's only where you are going to understand every keys and parts that I am always driving front and back to. So that is just it, yeah. So that video that I'm introducing you to is a video that was somehow disguised. It was supposed to be a video of how I was going to review a trap on how the British traders are always getting trapped and being manipulated and making them to lose their money in the Forex market. When I was reboosted and then redirected to make that video as any engine trader entry of building their own strategy. That's the step. That is only what you need. Okay, I wish I can attach that now, but then I am not trying to make any move. I'm just putting my stream, not talking in the past, and talking to you wholeheartedly, connecting to you right now. And right now, I am picturing that and you are here with me. Whoever soul is connecting to me right now, you already here with me. And I believe that your life is already on journey to transformation. And I also pray that it will not take tough time to transform just like mine did. So you will not experience what others who never came out of their experience, you always come out of the lesson from your own past experience and the lesson from your own experience. You are loved and you are always being guided. That is why you are here. Your spirit and death has shown you the evidence that we are walking in your life. This is the evidence, this is the evidence, this is the evidence, this is the evidence. If you tell me why you are here listening to something that was not going to make you laugh or happy,